Hello and welcome to episode 21. So where we left off last episode was picking out a design. I waited actually before recording this episode to see the comments on episode 20. So not only do you know there's no backlog, you also know that I've read the comments and taken into consideration what I've read. So what I came up with was a combination of the marble design in terms of the shape, with the pillars and the slopes toward the middle. But then I also took into consideration the stone design that we had with the snake. But I've tweaked some things, and this is what it looks like, and I really quite like it. It's not so fancy as to make it seem ridiculous that perhaps some poor worker dwarves or something might be running up and down these halls, but it's not so downtrodden that to make the fortress seem like it's not fancy, because dwarves are always fancy. So this is what I came up with. I hope you like it. The first thing that we're going to start off with today is actually, because what I would really like to do is replace this golden wand. It's served us really well so far, but unfortunately it just doesn't hold the enough essence for us to really do any major work around the base in terms of equal trade. So what I would like to do is, if I go and get my Thaumonomicon, which I've put into the Enchiridion, here it is. It's in the Enchiridion, which is holding all my manuals, including my Arcane Compendium. This is basically the best thing ever, because there are so many books nowadays. But if we look in the Thaumonomicon, one of the things I researched was the Silverwood wand core and the Thaumium wand caps, and this will allow us to create a Thaumium embossed Silverwood wand, and that's exactly what we're going to do. And we're going to start off with the Silverwood wand core. So I'm actually going to cut here, and I'll come back once we're ready to do the entire infusion. So I'll see you then. Bye. Okay, so we are going to do the Silverwood wand core, right? That's what it's called? Yep, Silverwood wand core. There we go, 9 of each, except the fire and the earth, which, again, because of melting things down, it just ends up that way. And all the bits and pieces. Go. Excuse me? Excuse me? What did you do to my wand? There we go. That was bizarre. Looks like we're not having aspect problems, which is always nice. I always like to stand kind of close to infusions as well, just in case it wants to do a thing, because if there's a player nearby, it just also allows the matrix to attack you if it needs to freak out, rather than attacking one of the aspects, the items. Eat the shards, do it. See? Just like that. I got attacked instead of possibly one of these items. Silverwood wand core. Alright, time to make the caps. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back to do the wand caps, and I have everything, I hope. Here we go. And soon we'll have a Silverwood wand. I absolutely cannot wait. They're so much better than the golden ones. This will make dressing up the base just so much easier as well. That's one. I think I need to reset these. Yes, I do. There we go. And I'll have Salus Mundus left over, which is always nice. because it's one of those more tricky ingredients to make. Or at least in the beginning of your Thorncraft career anyway. Yeah, alright, that's 2 charged 1 gaps and a silverwood 1 core. I think this is going to take, yep. So, I'm going to have to go get this 1 charged, but I'll be back. Once I do, we can make this. And as you can see, even with the best wand possible, you can't actually make a silverwood 1 core unless you have all the gear, all this Thormic robes, because you need the discount to be great enough to get it under 50. So I'll be back. See you soon. Alright, so where were we? My wand is recharged, and I just need to swap out this gear. And now we have our discount. And see, now 48.6, so it's still going to take basically all the Vis we have in the wand, but we get the Thormium Boss Silver Wand. Yes! This Thormium Boss Silverwood wand holds up to 100 of each aspect, which is just going to be absolutely amazing going forward. Less trips out, basically. And also something where you might want to look at, and I'm using the Enchiridion now, by the way, is the Silverwood Staff Core, because that holds even more in conjunction with the Thormium 1 caps, and will really allow us to do a lot of nodes and jars, which we haven't got to yet for Thorncraft. So, I guess what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head out and fill up this wand, so I'll be back so that we can get started on decorating the halls. So see you soon. Alright, I'm back with a full wand. The next thing I want to do is, I don't want to go straight to doing the rest of the halls just yet, not until we put some enchantments on this Wand of Equal Trade. And to do so, what I was going to look at, I don't want to use the random system of the normal enchanting table. So what I want to get to is I want to get to this research here, which is called the Osmotic Enchanter. So to do that, I'm going to have to do a bit of research, but then I'll be back once I have that research. See you soon. Alright, I'm back after having done some research. So if we look at the Thaumonomicon now, I have the Spellbinding Cloth. It's pretty cool. It lets you take enchantments off of items, but most importantly, the Osmotic Enchanter. You grew tired of getting terrible enchantments for your efforts. To that, you created a new enchantment table that allows you to pick what enchantments you want to apply to an item. This new contraption requires a wand. Each enchantment requires a specific combination of Vis from that wand. The price of the enchantment is exponentially proportional to the level you want to apply. Regular enchantment rules apply. For example, you cannot combine Silk Touch with Fortune. After you select the enchantments you want on the item, clicking the red button in the interface will start the enchantment progress. He's underneath me, never mind. Will start the enchantment progress. As the item is being enchanted, you can't take it out of the table, nor can you change the enchantments you're putting on it. The table will slowly drain Vis from the wand until it is done. For this to work, there needs to be 6 pillars in nearby vicinity, 4 blocks. These pillars need to be at the same level of the table. Continued. Pillars need to be made of 2 to 12 obsidian totem blocks, stacked on top of each other, with a piece of night ore on top of them. The enchanter will get flux energy from them, grabbing Vis from the wand and combining them to enchant the item. Lastly, the enchanter will cease to function with iron or copper capped wands, due to them being too rustic and basic for complex infusion required. So we have everything we need for this, but we'll need to make a infusion, which is quite costly. And I'll need a spellbinding cloth, 2 thormium ingots, and some obsidian tiles. And to make those obsidian tiles, we need to go out into the world and hunt down the naturally spawning I want to call them shrines. There's like these little shrines around the dark shrines around the world that Thorncraft spawns that are made of those obsidian tiles and obsidian totems. So what we'll do is I'll just run about like crazy and I'll try and find some of those and I will dig them up and then I'll see you soon. Alright, so here's one of these Thorncraft like dark shrine things. So if I don't know what's happening in the sky at the moment, but I wanted to break that because it spawns. Actually, no, I think the spawner is under here. I've actually found this one before, so there's nothing in this chest. But if we look at the map, it's by that village just north of our mountain here. So I'm just going to spend the next few minutes digging this thing up, and hopefully we'll have enough totem pieces for the osmotic chanter as well as the tiles we need for the infusion. So I'll see you once I get back to the base and I'm ready for that infusion. Okay, I'm back. I'm ready to do the infusion, I think. I have doubles of everything, which means that I have the 5 obsidian tiles, the 2 thormium, and the spellbinder's cloth, and 2 of those. I've also decided to put some crystals and heads down, and the reason for that is, if we look at the infusion here, it's dangerous, which means that those effects for destroying items and creating havoc can happen far more often. I've got the 20 Potentia, the 50 Precantatio, the 20 Alienus, the 10 Cognitio, and the 20 Vacuous. So all it's ready to do, and all that I'm stalling for, is to right-click this thing. Go. So this is our first truly bad infusion that we have had to do. So let's hope it goes well with our balance that we've got going. Oh. That was lucky. Right next to me. Still draining that Precantatio. I think that just outright destroyed that one. Yep. Oh no. That destroyed that one. So you can see stuff like this happens a lot more often. But I think we're gonna do it, which is good. Yeah! Haha! You do not win, Flux. There's a lot of goop around, but at least we managed. Awesome. So now all that's left to do is actually set the thing up, and once again, because this room isn't entirely finished, we're just going to dump it somewhere useful, and I think just here in this corner will do actually. So if I build this up like this, we needed 3 totems that were of a reasonable height, and hopefully it doesn't matter that they're right next to each other. And then a couple of others that are a bit smaller. And then we can take the focus off this. As you can see, this is the interface. And we want potency. Oh, I need to get rid of an EI here. Ah, what's happening? And we can raise the level here. And we also want frugal. Frugal's the one that we really want. And we can actually start enchanting. Oh, I think the totems were placed wrong. So I will quickly get rid of these. and place them a bit better. Oh, that's why, because I'm placing... Nope. Nope. I was placing totems. I'm going crazy. Alright. This way I know has worked in the past for me, so this is the way that I'm going to do it. Wait a minute, we needed 6 totems, so I was 1 short. And I also didn't put the night ore on top. Oh, what a dummy. Alright, so that's 5 totems. We need 6. So I'm going to take these down all over again. Normally it's easy to make, but when you do it as hard as I do, ugh. Oh. Break! Damn it. There we go. Some food. Alright, should work properly now. And go. Yeah. Do you have that business? That's scary. Oh yeah. Took quite a bit of aspects, but we've got our Potency 3, Frugal 3 wand. Hehe. Foci, sorry, not wand. And as you can see on the focus, I have to take it off again. Walia tells us it's going to cost 0.07 ordo a cast. Same with the Petitia, which makes it really cost effective, and it also covers a large area now when I left click with it. So we can actually get to doing some detail business around here. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are too. So I'm just going to get things together, and then I'll be back to do this hallway with you, and then I think we'll finish up the episode. See you soon. Alright, I'm back, and I'm ready to finish off this these hallways with you. So I'm going to I always do that. I'm going to I am going to time lapse this. I did it, Reddit. Oh dear, now I'm making myself cough. Okay, so let's do this thing. Alright, I'm back. We did it. We have done it. So that's basically the process I go through in order to do these holes. So now, this end of the base, not the crossroads yet though, that'll be done at a different time I think, because we need to find a place to put the sheepies as well. But for now, that's basically how things are going to go. This is our style. So thank you all for watching the episode, and I'll catch you all later. Bye bye.